considering the bite mix-ups are a lot easier for him to get, as he can just fall onto Charizard like he can other stages.
Yep. Charizard's hurt boxes are massive. They're even larger than Rob's, actually.
Yeah, I can see that.
Let's see.
And Charizard also has the wings that extend like outwards a lot, which also act as hurt boxes.
Yep. A lot of Charizard's game is predicated on anti-airing and anti-approaching, whereas Twisty's approaches often come with either side Bs, down tilts, or down smashes. So it's going to be a very tough match for Joe. He gets a good start there with the anti-air jab. The recovery is also going to be fairly difficult for both of them in this matchup. These are two of the better edge-guarding characters in the game. Charizard does have his side B, which Joe loves to use, and his down tilt, which is sweet spot in his very good hitbox.
I feel like Joe, though, has the advantage when recovering because, as we see there, he has Glide that he can use to just get back to ledge somewhat safely. And he also has up Bs sideways out of the Glide and upwards, so he's able to get back. Not to mention the fact that I believe Charizard has 3 jumps in this patch.
I believe it may be similar. I'm not quite so sure myself. I don't really play Charizard much. Yeah, but Charizard has one of the best edge guarding tools in the game also in his Nair, which is absurd. It hits below stage, above stage, around stage, inside stage. It is the stage sometimes. It's just a very, very good, very versatile move. Yeah, even though it was nerfed this patch, it's still great.
Joe getting the first stock, able to knock Twisty off stage a bunch of times.
Yep.
There's probably going to be a Glide.
Yep. Sweet spotting with Glide is a very good option. Twisty can't really punish it unless he commits very hard to its side B. Which Charizard can punish because Charizard is very mobile off stage.
Now, that there, before the KO, Joe had a pretty interesting ledge stall in which he faded back and then glided back to ledge.
Yep. Charizard has very good ledge mix-ups and glide mix-ups. He can actually B-reverse his glide, which gets him backwards aerial momentum, which is very strong, especially if you're right by ledge, want to B-reverse to stall a bit below without actually grabbing ledge. Yep.
Right now it feels like both Twisty and Joe are trading blows. Both of them are playing solid, but neither is really getting an advantage in the matchup. Both of them are also getting each other off stream. Well, not off stream, but off stage.
Get off stream, man. Oh, wow. Back throw fair. That is a very, very strong kill option. One of Charizard's best. Back throw, if you DI it in, leads to everything. Low percent leads to up smash, jab, maybe even down smash, and high percent leads to fair.
Twisty able to close off the stock before Joe is able to get much percent.
Yep. As long as he's able to get him out of crouch cancel percent before taking many hits, this should be a pretty small victory here for Joe. Alright. Good mix up there. He poked his shield from up air from underneath the platform. It looks like a shield poked it. Up air's got a very good hitbox. This is a large sour spot, but his sweet spot is somewhat similar to Fox's up air, actually. Yep.
Twisty with a good DI on the fair, able to get out of the up B follow-up.
Wow. That would have been something.
I feel like that would have been... I feel like that was a free up B for Joe. Twisty able to read the roll to the ledge and gets the stock off there.
Joe loves side B. He also has one of the best juggle games of anyone here at SG, and of any Charizard main, actually.
Yeah. Like, I know of Charizard mains there's Face.
Face is very good.
Mask. Wait, I think Face might be a Zelda player.
Face does, yeah, Face plays Zelda, Mask plays Charizard. I believe Mask be ally at Shots Fired. That's where he sort of made his name, mostly. But Joe is one of the stronger Charizard players out there. It's very, very solid.
Right now, Joe is slightly down, but he can bring this back with a really easy juggle, easy get Wario up into the air, which Twisty's... Oh!
Wow. He saved that the whole match. Yep. I'm not telling you any info about any balloons.
I do not think so.
I'm protesting the balloons at the moment. It's bad.
So for the counter pick, what do you think? Where do you think Joe wants to go?
Ooh. Probably a tri-platform stage. Battlefield or Yoshi's especially. And they're actually, wow, going right back. Both these characters are very good at tri-platform stages. Wario because of the side B off ledge to really no landing lag, or side B off the platform. Whoa, that was...
Twisty going pit.
Twisty does have a pit. It's solid. It's very solid. I've only played as Wario though. Yep. Looks like you might want to space out a bit more. Yep. That was excellent DI on that Charizard back throw, so he didn't get caught with anything and just went off straight to go right to ledge.
Now, I think Pit's recovery is strictly worse than Charizard's.
Yes.
Because the up B doesn't go very far at all. In fact, it's not even really a recovery move.
Yep.
And he also can't do many of the... He can't also up B out of the glide, which means once that runs out, he needs to rely on that really bad up B. Especially since it takes most of his jumps, assuming that he hasn't used it yet.
Yeah. I'm really curious about this matchup, actually, as Charizard's game is, as I mentioned earlier, mostly anti-airs, and Pit has a lot of arrow and aerial approaches. The aerial approaches which are negated basically by Charizard just taking the arrow and jabbing.
That was bad by Joe. All he needed to do was take the ledge, but he saved Twisty there, however, only to take the stock right afterwards.
Yep. Didn't really hurt him much. Good crossover there by Twisty. Baited out the shield grab and punish.
Something I just thought about. So Charizard's aerial glide, it's a downward B move. Yep. So is it possible to B-reverse that?
Yes, I mentioned earlier, you can aerial glide to stall just below ledge. Say Charizard is right at ledge, there's Marth charging F smash or something. Charizard can stall there, B-reverse backwards, and then do the up B right to ledge. Which is a very good stalling tool, you see many Charizards use. Wow, that's the CT0 tactic there. Shouts to CT0 coming to SG and getting third that one time.
Losing to our players. Wolf. Yep. That's all he lost to out of our players.
Double eliminated by Wolf. Wow. I think he ledge canceled that up B also. Joe is stylish. Yep.
Joe up a full stock right now. Pit not looking like a very good choice from Twisty. I kind of expected this considering how close Joe got with his Wario, or against his Wario.
Yep.
And it just appears that Joe's playing really solid right now.
He's not being really bothered by the arrows, which is a very, very good sign, as a lot of players are not very comfortable dealing with projectiles, though it looks like Joe is used to dealing with them and has a lot of counterplay, with jab stuffing out the arrow and flanking with it. Yeah,
and with Charizard, it's really important to have a counterplay versus projectiles, because Charizard's giant hurt box combined with the fact that he doesn't have a projectile of his own really hurts him.
Definitely. He's sort of playing the matchup in a way that he would versus, in say, Marth versus Falco, where you just take the projectile, sort of get in, get a grab or something.
That's going to be the stock. Joe up quite a lot. He's at mid-percent, 3 stocks versus
69%. Easy. Alright. If you can build up a good amount of percent here, this should be very good, as Charizard is very good crouch cancel options versus Pit.
Even the percent that he's... This... Oh my god! Oh my god!
Wow.
Just slamming him on the ground! And then throwing at the earthquake.
You could call that either the Falco combo or the Poog combo. Your preference. Wow.
I don't think that was a Falco combo, considering there were a few down smashes in there.
True, true. Shouts to Matt.Zeb. That's great.
Matt.Zeb's
exposing Chicago a few days ago.
Yeah.
Getting first in Chicago weekend.
Taking the tournament over Kells, Milkman, Orly, and a few other players.
Yep.
Now, I'm pretty sure Twisty wants to go back to Wario.
Yeah.
After that set.
It's a close one, though. It was definitely not a joke game one, so Joe can definitely take the set still, even with Twisty switching back to his main.
Yeah.
I have no idea about the stage, except, yeah. Looks like they will both kill very early. Back throw to fair for Charizard will kill it. Crazy percent.
Now, with Wario's side B growing in strength as it travels, that's going to be a really big thing, because if he gets the tech chases, especially on this stage, then he's going to be able to kill Joe at like 90%. Right now, Joe is probably already at kill percent, as we see there, as Twisty takes the stock.
By the way.
Thank you.
One thing I've noticed about Wario throughout these matches is that his back air is an excellent move. It looks very similar to Falco's back air, where he can just Put a hitbox out there, very high priority hitbox, and retreat to a quicker space. Wow.
Another really good thing about the stage for Wario is that because the platform is being a lot more vertical, he's able to get the command grab out of the bite a lot more easily because he can just jump upwards or fall downwards onto the opponent.
Yep.
Whereas on a stage on Smashville, it's a lot more read-based for his movement.
The stage is very vertically played, whereas Smashville is a more horizontal stage. And that's why the stage is so good for Falco in specific. Down air combos last basically forever.
Where's Falco?
Good character, by the way. Alright, so...
This is looking like a complete reversal of Game 2. Twisty now up a ton of percent.
Joe can still take it. It's basically 3 juggles with this person. Joe's punish game is very, very strong. He was killed right off that random stray hit.
However, a really big problem for Joe right now is the fact that Twisty has a fully charged fart, and he doesn't really need that fart to recover considering of the small blast zones.
Oh wow.
Uses his fart there. However, Twisty still has a pretty advantageous position.
Good
Joe
DI
getting,
there. Let's see. Getting off ledge versus Charizard is not easy. His hitbox is all very, very good range.
Joe at 6% right now. Definitely can do it, thanks to it.
He can do anything at this percentage. Shout out to the state of Arizona. Let's see. Yeah, he's just walling him out with back airs at this point.
Twisty not really committing to much.
That might be it.
That's not going to be it because of Charizard's heavy weight.
It's going to be a tough comeback at this percent though. Yeah, he can crouch cancel anything for 2 stocks.
I would have thought a back throw towards the ledge would have been a bit better because then he could have traveled towards that direction. However, right now, forward throw is going to kill Joe. Good set by Joe.
He played very well. His punish game was very apparent at times, being one of the stronger ones out there. Very excellent punch game.
Also,
I might have to go.